Today, we are going to replace the capacitors in the reactive power compensation cabinet. The ones on the left side of the top row and in the middle of the bottom row all have noticeable bulges. We will replace them soon. First, we need to turn the knobs on the compensation cabinet to the stop position. Then, we can disconnect the isolating switch. Since the isolating switch doesn't have an arc extinguishing device, we cannot open it while there is still electricity flowing through. Therefore, we need to remove all the capacitors before opening the switch. These capacitors have a large capacity, so we will let them discharge for a while to ensure that there is no remaining electricity before proceeding with the replacement. It's important to note that the 3 empty spaces above us are still live, so we need to be cautious during the replacement process. If you need a voltage tester, continuity tester, or an induction current tester for video calls, you can find them in the showcase on my homepage. They can help you measure voltage, continuity, and induction current. The new capacitors should be connected in the same way as the original ones, with the grounding wire inserted into the designated hole and the live wires connected to the 3 terminals. To remove the old capacitors, we first need to detach the ground wire and the phases connected to them. The capacitors are secured with a plastic holder underneath. By using a screwdriver to lift the capacitors slightly, we can easily take them out. Then we can install the new capacitors, reattach the ground wire, and connect the phase wires, and finally put the plastic insulating sleeve back on. Following these steps, we can replace the remaining capacitors as well. Once we have replaced all the capacitors, we should mark them accordingly. As you can see, the old capacitors, especially the ones we put down, have more severe bulges. Before wrapping up, we should double check for any loose connections or specific universal switches that are not properly set to the stop position. This is important because the isolating switch should not be closed along with them. Once we have done that, we can restore power and set the universal switch to the automatic state. With the universal switch in the automatic state, the compensation cabinet is fully functional again. Since this is a subsidiary cabinet, it is linked to the main cabinet. Therefore, we should check the power factor. It currently displays a negative value, indicating that it has been compensated. Let's see if it will switch automatically. The 6th group has already switched, but the power factor is still negative. Let's wait a little longer to see if it can return to the normal level. Now the 7th group has also switched, and the power factor is below 100%, indicating that it is no longer displaying lock numbers. It is expected that both the 6th and 7th groups have switched. With that, our maintenance work is complete. Thank you for watching.